it was worth the wait, restaurant quality. One of my readers swears about this Japanese roast beef. We'll sear, simmer in soy dashi, then chill before cutting paper thin slices. Let's cook. For a printable version of this recipe, visit my website, just Google Wagyu roast beef Sudachi to find me. I'm working with a block of bottom round today, and 450 grams is just a guideline. You can easily go bigger without changing the process. My piece here is actually 550 grams. Give the beef a generous pinch of salt and pepper on all sides. Now before you say anything, yes, we're not actually roasting this beef, but here's the deal. We call this Wagyu roast beef in Japanese, but I didn't name it and the name isn't going anywhere, so that's that. And why no oven? Because in Japan most households don't actually own a full size oven, so we cook the whole thing on the stovetop instead. Then let it rest until it reaches room temperature. That's about 30 minutes, a bit shorter in the summer months. Alright, time to get cooking. Heat about half a tablespoon of oil in a frying pan over medium heat. Once it's nice and hot, place the beef in and sear on all sides until it's beautifully browned with a tasty crust forming. By the way, this dish has become especially popular in Japan in recent years. If you've ever visited, you've probably spotted those roast beef rice bowls, roast beef don. Now throw in 2 roughly chopped garlic cloves, 3 slices of fresh ginger root, the dark green portion of your Japanese negi or regular leek if that's what you've got, 120 milliliters of dashi stock, 4 tablespoons of each of soy sauce, sake, and mirin, plus 1 teaspoon of light brown sugar. Bring the mixture to a boil, then turn the heat down low and cover with a lid. Let it simmer gently for 10 minutes, flipping the meat halfway through at the 5-minute mark. This cooking method is actually similar to a Japanese dish called kamorosu, which is made with duck. You might have also heard of beef tataki, which is also lightly seared beef, but tataki isn't simmered like this. That's a key difference. Once your 10 minutes are up, take the meat out of the pan and wrap it up tightly in foil. Let it cool completely at room temperature. When it's completely cool, put the meat in a large sealable bag with the cooking broth. Just the sauce, leave those aromatics behind. Seal it up and refrigerate for at least 6 hours, but preferably overnight. The next day, take the meat out of the marinade and pour the leftover marinade into the pan. If you want extra flavor, you can add finely diced white parts of your leek, but I forgot this time. Bring it to a boil over high heat and cook for 3 minutes, stirring occasionally until the sauce begins to reduce and thickens naturally. Take off the heat and mix in 4 tablespoons of freshly grated daikon radish. For the best results, use a Japanese style grater if you have one. The sauce is incredibly versatile and can be served either warm or cold depending on your preference. Now for the grand finale. Slice the beef into thin, even pieces. When my wife first tasted this dish, she said it reminded her of sashimi, and I totally get it. It's served rare, has an amazing soft texture, and goes beautifully with wasabi and rice. Arrange your slices on serving plates. Spoon over the incredible Wagyu sauce and garnish with chopped green onions. Don't forget a small blob of wasabi on the side, that's the signature Japanese touch. And there you have it, Japanese style roast beef that's perfect for special occasions. For a modern presentation that's become really popular lately, serve it over steamed rice as a roast beef don. Want even more delicious recipes? Grab my free cookbook from the link in the description. Okay, let's go over the ingredients one more time. And if you're ready to cook, grab the written instructions by clicking the full recipe box with a picture that's about to pop up on your screen. And that's it, you can find the full recipe with all my extra tips and details on my website. The link's right here on the screen. If you enjoyed this, check out my beef playlist that's popping up for even more delicious ideas. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.